It has been 29 long years. And today, actually, we're recording this on a Friday, and today, Disney have released, streaming exclusively on Disney Plus, the sequel to...
Hocus Pocus 2.
Oh, mate, I swear to God.
I wanted to jump in before you said it, but I didn't realise I'd be that early.
But I still had so much to build, and you've just completely butchered it.
No, do it again.
No, I refuse. And do you know what? I will do it again, but I'll do it. I will do it again, but I'll do it really disappointingly because you've upset me.
All right.
So it's been 29 long years from the 1993 cult classic Hocus Pocus. Disney Plus released Hocus Pocus 2. Only joking.
We're back in Salem.
Yeah, back in Salem, witches.
Oh, that Barclay did that joke so many times in the film. Like,
yeah, it's an easy joke to make. And don't get me wrong, I don't like making the easy joke, but I will happily make it.
It's appreciated as well because everyone's going to watch it with their kids, aren't they? So it gives you that little bit.
You say that, though. You say that. 1993 was when Hocus Pocus came out, which, if you're listening to this and you're around my generation or Cockney John's generation, you know, if you're a bit older, then it will bring back nothing but nostalgia. Hocus Pocus was one of those films that came out, and I feel like everyone used to have it on VHS. It was a huge Halloween banger, Halloween party.
Every single year you watched it.
Exactly, and it was just a cult classic. How we've waited 29 years for a sequel, I don't know, but let's get right into it. We have both watched it tonight, and let's hear your thoughts, Cockney John.
Probably it was so good. Like, Isla's right.
Yeah.
Man. Isla's right. It was so good. And like saying that, when I just said everyone's going to watch it with their kids, I didn't. Like, Oshin's not with me tonight. So I watched it on my own and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I loved them three in the first one, and they were perfect again in this one. What's it called? Kathy Namiji?
Kathy Najimi.
Najimi, there we go. Also my favourite nun from Sister Act. And Sister Act 2 back in the habit. But she always makes me laugh. There's something about her, just the way she holds her, you know, the way she pulls her mouth the whole way through, so she only talks out of one side of her mouth. And like at first you think, oh, that looks like, oh, what's she doing? And then you're like, oh my God, that's brilliant. That's so funny every single time I see it on screen.
Yeah, I have to completely agree with you. The Sanderson sisters are back. You got Bette Midler, who, to be fair, I've not seen in a very long time. Back as Winifred. Is it Winifred?
Winifred. It's just Winifred.
Yeah, and then Sarah Jessica Parker, and then, as we said, Kathy Najimy as the Sanderson sisters.
Sarah Jessica Parker, I'm not a huge fan because I don't really like Sex and the City, but she's just the perfect casting for that role. She's absolutely brilliant. And the fact that she's such a big star and is happy to take such a small comedic role back on, I think I appreciate that.
I've got major respect. I think that's a really, really good point. The three sisters are back. The three, amazing actresses are back. Now, I am a Sex and the City fan, believe it or not.
I believe
and I like
100%.
Sarah Jessica Parker. But a different view on it is that, Sarah Jessica Parker was always one for me that, she never quite did it for me.
Yeah.
In that way. I liked her, but strangely enough, in Hocus Pocus...
in the first Hocus Pocus, I fancied her. Yeah.
Yeah, really did fancy her. Like
she was like probably one of my first crushes, because I'd have been 10. I was 10 when it come out.
Yeah, that's absolute crush age. Yeah, that is absolute. You've absolutely crushed it. But
SJP.
So let's get to the nitty gritty. So I just want to put my little view in. Obviously, there's pressure on this film. It's been wanted for so long. People have been asking for it. There's been rumours about it for years and years and years. I think Disney Plus, coming out a couple of years ago, has really started revamping. Maybe they're running out of ideas. I don't know, but they are giving the nostalgia to you on a regular basis. And I think Hocus Pocus 2 played on that massively. There was non-stop callbacks. There was loads of funny kind of, modern day life, kind of throwing that in the way. There's a little bit with like a Google Home or an Alexa, which I thought was really funny, really clever.
Couple of hashtags thrown in.
Exactly,
Shout out to the hashtag
crew. I think what's amazing is, like you said, they can come back together and they can create a sequel, which I think is very much worthy of the first film. And the fact that it's in like the modern day, I think everyone is going to absolutely love it. I've got a prediction as well. Go on.
There's a new Disney series coming called Hocus Pocus, based around the new girls. They left that ready for a series to come out.
Yeah, 100%.
But it'll be for kids though. I think it'll be an actual kids show rather than with Hocus Pocus 2 that was made for the parents as well, but to introduce the younger generation to this new program.
Yeah, but so let's get to it. On Adam and Cockney John's Big Movie Podcast, if you listen to the opening episode, you will know that we use our favourite movie character to give our rating. Instead of stars, instead of numbers, I rate them out of Harry Stamper's, Bruce Willis's character from Armageddon. Cockney John rates it Sandy's from Grease, Olivia Newton-John, rest in peace. And that's how he rates them. So, Hocus Pocus 2, Cockney John, what rating's it getting?
Do you know what? I've been arguing with myself because it was me that put the veto on having half scores, and it's really annoyed me now.
Yeah.
Because I can't give it a 5. Just because I can't. It's not Goodfellas, do you know what I mean? But it's a really confident 4 Sandys.
4 Sandys, wow.
It's Sandy as she, she's sort of nearly there throwing out the cigarette, but hasn't quite reached her full potential yet. It's still Sandy. It's still Sandy. But
well, I've got Sandy. So there you have it, guys. 4 Sandys. Yeah. That's the biggest rated film in Cockney John's movie review history. I mean, to be fair, he's only rated 2 films so far. So
one of them was Don't Worry, more. Darling.
I will have to join you with 4 Harry Stampers. Yeah. I was thinking maybe 3, just because, I'm trying to think. What was it? And I think the only reason I'm going to up it to a 4 is because I watched it with my 6-year-old daughter, who's a massive fan of Hocus Pocus 1. We've watched it before. Watched it a year ago. Because I needed to wait until she was a little bit older so she wouldn't get scared, even though it's not that scary, is it? But they do talk about virgins.
The first scene in the first film is scary.
Yeah, really understandably. Yeah. And so, big fan of Hocus Pocus 1 was my Isla, and we watched Hocus Pocus 2 tonight, and it was one of those classic family evenings. It was horrible, horrible weather. We quickly went to the shop, picked up loads of treats, came home, got under the duvet, on the couch. My son, luckily, fell asleep. He's not at the age of Hocus Pocus yet. No. But son... But I will introduce you to Sarah Jessica Parker's witch in due course, son. And me and Isla sat on the couch, watched it, and she was just buzzing. So much so that I thought, what an amazing thing that every time we review a more family-friendly film, we want to give you a review from someone a little bit younger. So, introducing right now, my 6-year-old daughter's review of Hocus Pocus 2. Hi, this is Adam reporting live for Adam and Cockney John's Big Movie Podcast. I've just finished watching Hocus Pocus 2 alongside my 6-year-old daughter Isla, and I'm going to give you her exclusive review. So, Isla, did you enjoy Hocus Pocus 2?
Yeah, of course I did.
And why do you think people should watch it?
Because the witches are so good. It's just so amazing. If it was on like Strictly Come Dancing, I would have given it 10. It was amazing.
But we're not on Strictly Come Dancing. We're actually on Adam and Cockney John's Big Movie Podcast. And your favourite movie character is Ariel from Little Mermaid, correct?
Yes.
So you are going to give it a rating out of 5 Ariels. So if it's rubbish, you give it 1 Ariel. If you think it's amazing, you give it 5. If you think it's a little bit okay, 2, 3 or 4. So, Hocus Pocus 2, how many Ariels is it getting from Isla?
5.
5 Ariels. Well, there you have it, guys. It gets the vote from 6-year-old Isla Parkinson. Go check out Hocus Pocus 2. It's fun for all the family. Say bye, everyone.